The big question, however, was, could the Tata Motors team deliver an electric vehicle in the tight timeline? How would they do it? EVs are the future of mobility in India. In a bid to shape this future, Tata Motors decided to convert the Nexon into an EV in 2018. The team had just 12 to 16 months to deliver the vehicle.
Impossible. How do you achieve? That was my first reaction.
Developing a car is a complex process. It requires intricate coordination within departments and component suppliers, local and global. A conversion project like this takes up to 30 months to execute. The team at Tata Motors had only about half that time.
Every supplier we talked to, they said, "Excuse me? How long did you just say? You're missing years off your mark."
None of us knew what would be the challenges. The only good thing was that there were this was being built on a common platform.
The process of manufacturing the Nexon EV starts at Tata Motors' massive manufacturing facility at Pimpri Chinchwad near Pune. Sheets of steel are first molded into the building blocks of the vehicle, such as the roofs, floors, frames and doors. Once shaped, they make their way through the weld shop, where automated robots use laser welding with synchronized precision. The framing and metal finishing lines are where the parts come together. These metallic shells are called body in white, or BIWs. For the paint, the BIWs travel 60 kilometers to the paint and trim shop in Ranjangaon. Tata Motors Design Lab created a unique color for the EV line.
The teal was an interesting shade for us because we didn't want to be cliched. We didn't want it to say green because that's such an overt message. But it's a very unique color which has become a brand color for all our EVs.
The freshly painted shells are buffed to smoothen the finish and sent to the trim line. Here the cars get their lights, windshields, bumpers and axles. The Design Lab also created a signature color called EV Blue for the accents. There are EV blue elements inside the vehicle, on the dashboard, multi-information display, center console panel, and the stitching on seat covers.
The first generation Nexon was a friendly car, an easy, affable, friendly, inviting sort of vehicle. It's now confident.
Next, two key power elements are fixed to the electric vehicle: the onboard charger and high voltage cables to distribute electrical energy from the battery to the motor and cooling systems. These electrical components arrive at the Ranjangaon facility from Aptiv's plant near Pune. When Tata Motors approached Aptiv in 2018 to supply electrical components, the company did not have manufacturing lines to build them in India. At the time, there was virtually no product like Nexon EV in India.
Democratizing any technology, whether it's traditional internal combustion engines or electric vehicles, requires scale, requires volume.
Tata Motors wanted certain parts to be manufactured in India in order to bring costs down and help the Nexon EV qualify for incentives under the Indian government's FAME scheme.
Back then in 2018, nobody was believing whether the customers are going to accept electric vehicles. On the top of it, when we were also asking our suppliers to not only supply but also localize them and invest in India was another big challenge.
Building new manufacturing lines is expensive.
There was a lot of questions about Indian consumption of electric vehicles.
Suppliers wanted to understand from Tata Motors the potential size of the market for electric vehicles before agreeing to localize production.
In my trade, we're used to just the buying aspect of managing the supply base, but here we are. We're actually trying to convince people of the potential. We have to do that.
When they do this, it helps us to bring that new technology in India, and also it helps us to bring the cost down. So we got our global experts, people from our German office, people from China office, they came up here and then they helped us setting up the line, designing the line.
These manufacturing lines at Aptiv build and test the high voltage wiring and charging components.
Safety is very important. So we do a testing at 3000 volts.
After passing quality checks, the components are dispatched to Ranjangaon to be fitted on to Nexon EVs. Next, the EVs are fitted with their suspension and tires. At this stage, the vehicles are called gliders, which are ready for the battery and powertrain. The gliders are sent to K-Block at Tata Motors' main manufacturing facility in Pune. The battery and powertrain set electric vehicles, or EVs, apart from fuel-based vehicles. In an EV, instead of a mechanical engine, an electric motor powers the vehicle. Instead of burning fuel, a battery supplies the energy. The powertrain assembly begins with installing the motor on the EV.
Performance was another area of worry for the consumers who always were of the notion that electric vehicles are sluggish as compared to IC engine vehicles, and therefore there is a compromise that they have to make. We just did the opposite. We said that the performance of EVs under the Ziptron technology is going to be much superior, peppier, and higher on power as compared to an equivalent IC engine vehicle.
The 95 kilowatt motor that we have today was a ready-made off-the-shelf motor, and we picked it up to make sure that it was integrated well.
On the assembly line, the motor is fitted on the cradle. On this are mounted the onboard charger, DC to DC converter, and power distribution unit. Wiring harnesses are fitted to direct power across the vehicle. The motor and cradle unit is fitted to the glider. When powered, the motor delivers instant torque. The company claims the Nexon EV accelerates from 0 to 100 in less than 10 seconds. But to do that, it needs a powerful battery that's critical to Nexon EV's performance. How did the team design a battery? And Could they develop it within the tight timeline?